Jankos as well. We said he wanted an early aggressive jungler. Well, he's gone for the Olaf, but bot lane is going to be very hard to gank.
So, here we go, G2, they are
Someone who's more an enabler for his strong lanes. Perks caught out, will flash. Jankos actually going to jump across it. Xerxes in there. Niski can't get the never move, but first blood to Splyce.
It's so good that you
higher than the average in Europe. Jankos almost going to die to Ocean Drake here, but G2 will secure it. So they get something back for losing that first blood in the mid lane.
But good punch.
Odo does have his ult, just going to try and unstoppably onslaught out of this one. Jankos still on the chase. Odo face plants into a wall, and Jankos gets a lot of damage down. Here's the cannon barrage as well. There's no escaping Odo. And Jankos kills his...
Niski offers a lot more value in team fights, and as the game progresses, Perks will kind of lose value because, especially against tanks...
Bottom lane, Kobe puts the spell shield down. Flashes away from the deadly flourish, and now Splyce going to try and turn this one around. Teleport's coming in. Oh! The knockback Perks knocked out of his own ultimate. Odo one, they joins the fight. Unstoppable one shot was used. They caught onto Udid, and Udid is not in a good spot here at all. G2 make the engage, but they're the ones that lose their support.
Oh, really good pillar there from Xerxes to interrupt the Rise ulti and get Jankos caught out of position. Good response there from Splyce. They should secure themselves the first tower of the game and a first one team fight.
Great stuff from Splyce. First tower in that bottom lane, 1,000 gold. Focusing the cleanse away, but Kobe's going to walk straight into Jankos. And that Olaf is in a very nice spot. Kobe's going to fall. Jankos secures the kill, and Musika Singh fall in the bottom lane.
Oh, big mistake.
Of their kills. Hasn't been as active as perhaps he has on the Zac, but now he's going to try and catch out Jankos. Kobe possibly on the hunt, but did eat up his jungler. Here's the curtain call as well as Hyana tries to snipe away from the side, but the unstoppable onslaught going to hit onto Jankos, and Odo wants revenge for the kill earlier. Takes down his brother. H2K on H2K action, and now Udid is not in a good spot at all. Splyce collapse, capitalize, and get 2 kills.
Splyce with the 4-man unit fight.
We keep mentioning is paramount for these two teams, especially when we get to the portion of the game where it will be the first for G2 in the game, and it will even out that gold lead once again.
So G2
at those 2 or 3 items spikes yet, but with their current items they are able to get mid lane tower down.
It's keeping him available and tanky in the fight, but it's so easy to just push Jankos out, push
They are still within 400 gold, and they're about to take a mid lane tower as well. The unstoppable onslaught comes out from Odo Wamne, but it's not enough. Bashes into the face of Wonder. Kobe now off towards the side as Hyana comes in. Niski's got the flank off as well. Jankos pushes forward. Wonder caught out between 2 members of Splyce. He is solo, but he manages to flash across the wall up towards the top side of the fight. Xerxes dead. Perks has joined the fight. The carry, the king is here, and Perks is cleaning up the snipes from long range. G2 turn the fight on its head, and they kill Splyce in the mid lane.
G2 find a successful fight. Perfect time to go for a fight because so many ultis were unavailable for Splyce. You can see some are still on cooldown, some are available because Splyce could G2 have the Baron.
And with it, they're going to look to take down as many towers as possible. There's one. We'll have to keep track of exactly how much they get off vision control. Xerxes and Niski. There's the Abyssal Voyage. There's the rotation we talked about from G2. Niski underneath the tower, but Xerxes is caught out. Somehow survives. Eventually goes down to Hyana. And now G2 are just running down Niski. Not very many places for Niski to go. The Realm War comes out as well. Doesn't get taken. The flash away. Niski actually managing to escape from G2.
G2, good use of the Tahm Kench ultimate to move from mid on to bot. Punish the fact that there are only 2 members defending. G2, they are not slowing down. They're all aboard the hype train right now, and they're looking to ram it through Splyce's base.
They're going to get Inhibitor tower off this, maybe even an Inhibitor. They still have 10 seconds before it's safe, but when you first pick a champion, you really need it to have an impact in the game. Maybe can still scale up. Will
still comes online. He's the guy that Splyce turns to be the factor, the X factor, that's still in a prime position to turn this game around.
They're coming in from the side. They actually caught out Jankos, eaten up by Udid. The knockback on him as well. G2 lose 1, and now they need to run away because Niski's a demon form. Perks flashes from the
they don't want to fight either.
Double teleport is still available on all the sides. Trying to catch out Jankos. Niski is not in this fight. It's a 4v4 for the time being. Udid there, front line. Xerxes solo, the catch onto Odo. Knocks down the decimating strikes. The Ash comes out, but Niski not there in time. Udid eventually falls, and now they're chasing onto Perks. Odo in the zombie form, doing what he can from beyond the grave. Up towards the top of this, that Baron is going low. 8,000 HP on it. Xerxes going in with the pillar. This is on Niski to try and get into this fight. There's the Elder, and then the fight will be stronger for Splyce. The Baron goes down, Perks Realm Warps out of the back of the pit.
And they get out.
On the chase. Udid there, Odo as well. Udid is going to be sacrificed by his team.
Again.
They get the Baron, and Udid is the one to fall.
So, objectives traded. G2 take the ban.
Sacrifice a lot of times, and Splyce are going to try and capitalize on the fact that he is not alive at the moment, pushing forward to this inhibitor tower. G2 cannot defend. The inhib tower will fall, as will the inhib afterwards, and Splyce get exactly what they wanted out of that Elder Dragon. They retreat back. They can even go down towards the bottom lane with this thing away. There's still a wave down towards that bot lane, top lane tower as well. Splyce doing a lot of work on this Jhin as well. Here comes the engage. The unstoppable onslaught trying to catch onto him. Jankos there as well. Demonic Ascension, the damage is huge. G2 went in. Somehow keeps him alive. He dies in the belly of the beast. And now Wundit's going to get caught out as well. Perks tries to run away, but you can't move away from Nisqy. However, Wunder's rejoined the fight. That second carry for G2 is huge. Odo caught out. Nisqy from the side trying to get on towards the gangplank. Flashes in. The kill. Kobe. The carries. They come huge. But Splyce and Perks pops lasagnas, but there is no escape for him at all. Jankos chased down by KazaLoLLCShighlights as well. He gets away, but Splyce win the fight and are looking to end the game.
Look at the death timers on G2. Oh, KazaLoLLCShighlights!
That is why he has been to 3 semi-finals. That is why the KazaLoLLCShighlights effect is a thing. He stops Jankos from backing away, and Splyce will end the game.
They're looking for the Nexus. There are 2 members. Corbett is still alive. This is the late game insurance we talked about. Splyce is looking to take game 1. KazaLoLLCShighlights is looking to continue his annoyance. Splyce with the big win.
And with this, Splyce are going to sink their fangs right into this series.
Man, G2, they had an AK gold lead, and throughout we were saying, this game isn't over, guys. It is still so close. And it was Splyce that finally found that big team fight win in the end, and you know, something we didn't talk much about, but something we've had a lot of discussion.
2-0 if you lose this. Splyce on their way to a clean sweep in the game. G2 have a lot of weight on their shoulders coming into this match. Skarner, extra attack speed, extra mana regeneration can just take down that dragon at the level 4. There it goes, Infernal 5 minutes in to G2.
Yeah, no,
Popped it in the mid lane.
Kobe gets locked up.
Kobe's going to get caught out. KazaLoLLCShighlights there as well, but Kobe so low, taken down by Jankos, smited away.
He just wanted to get...
It's going to be their second of the game. 12 minutes in. G2's early dragon control across this series has been absolutely top on average. Get 970 CS between the 15 and 30 minute mark.
Right.
And we pulled, you know, LCK and LCS.
Mid-tier 1. And while Splyce are able to answer, look at the flank coming in from Jankos. They might want to try a team fight right now.
TP in as well from Wunder. This is going to be a 4v5. Perks is on his way down. Wunder there, flashes in Demonic Ascension. You can't do anything against the bird, because the word for G2 is a victory. They get 2 kills, and they force Xerxes and Odo on their way. Tahm in, Hjarnan on the flank. Xerxes just runs straight head first into a catfish, and Hjarnan gets the kill.
Absolute out of tower. And G2, this is a much better early game than game 1.
So strong from them.
We talked about how they feel the need to make a play right now, given the comp that they have. And now we have a 3v1.
Perks in a 1v3. When you come at the king, you best not miss, because Perks is going to try and turn this one around. Kobe gets the chrono shift on him. Perks does fall.
I mean, that was just a little unfair being this early on.
Double Infernal away from them as well. Next Dragon is an Ocean, which I don't think G2 will care too much about at this portion of the game. It's Odo, Perks, off towards the side, Wunder there. G2 are just trying to make the engage. The unstoppable onslaught gets caught out. There's the suppression. Look at the damage in the back line. That's why you pick Swain, because he's going to get away. Odo in the demon form chases out Hjarnan as well, but he did fall.
Right now, or will Perks look for more kills?
Trying to get on towards KazaLoLLCShighlights. He uses the speed up the cleanse, but you can't get away from the fangs of Perks. There's another kill.
He is around. Wunder, very, very low.
The root comes out, but Hjarnan's here now, and Nisqy realizes he's not in the best spot. He gets one. Look at the round warp out, gets the root. Hjarnan, so low. The close. Hjarnan has to get away. Deadly flourish is enough.
Wunder, I will start it by saying the Wunder. Pretty sure he was pretty low at the beginning, but once we get the replay, we're certainly their game to throw away.
Wunder's going to put the Demonic Ascension. KazaLoLLCShighlights and Nisqy
the lifesteal.
as well. The lifesteal is huge, but Nisqy is going to have a lot of damage from the side, and Wunder can't survive for much longer. Nisqy gets in the bounce, started up here though by G2. It's all on Xerxes, no flash. Overdid in his face, licking down, I guess, as Xerxes falls off towards the top side. Here's the TP coming in from Odo 1 there as well, but the Baron is already gone. Xerxes unable to rejoin the fight. Splyce trying to find A little bit of a skirmish, the connection on towards Chiana, and he doesn't quite go down. The smite comes out. Odo has to flash, but eventually he falls. Perks gets Xerxes as well. Now Niski, Kobe, and Kasing. The Odo one, they popped with the chrono shift there. The teleport coming in from the side as well. Splyce do have to disengage.
Wave fit and pressure will be heavily mitigated. Now, Odo's in trouble.
This is not good for Odo. 4 players around him. The suppression comes out. He's managed to survive for a while, but not for much longer. G2 get the kill in that bottom lane.
G2 trying to help Odo get maximum efficiency with his ult cleanse flash being forced to use from Perks there.
Ace in the hole comes out as well, but Perks, great petrifying gaze, stares into the eyes of Splyce and roots them to the spot. And now the inhibitor tower in the bottom lane is G2's target. And we'll be able to secure that. Gonna push forward for a little bit more here. Have to be cautious though, remember. Kobe on this Caitlyn can do a lot of work. One of his most played carries, one of his hyper carries we saw early in the split, the champion, he got his pentakill on. Splyce have an opportunity right now to find an avenue to engage, but they cannot find it. Mid lane inhibitor tower goes down, inhibitor goes in the bottom lane as well.
They seem to have all the advantages across the board.
Zoning ultimate there from the Jhin. Decimating flash comes down, the axe used by Odo has to pop the unstoppable onslaught to get himself out. Was going to get caught up by that deadly flourish. Now G2 pushing towards the inhibitor. No real way for Splyce to engage. G2 get
to dive. They'll be able to take the tower and then set up nicely for the upcoming Baron.
Wonder sitting at 4 soul fragments as well.
Into the Baron pit. Odo, he's not going to get there in time.
That's going to be gone. Xerxes does have the drop. He doesn't quite land a smite. And Jankos secures it for his team. Looking for that place in the semi-finals. Manages to get the Baron for them here. And now Splyce are running for the wins. They've already lost their jungler. They've lost their mid lane as well. Odo caught out. He's going to fall. G2 clean up after the Baron, and they're looking to end the game.
G2 with a very clean game overall. They get an early game lead and they use it properly this time around. TV comes in from Wonder. He's after more kills.
Swain just absolutely devastating, ripping the souls out of his enemies. G2 trying to continue this dynasty that has been established over the last 2 years. They're looking to even out the series, and they will do it as they take down Kasing. They catch Kobe on the fountain. Perk's not done yet, but they are done now as they take the Nexus and even out the series 1-1.
I mean, many people expected a close series. We're guaranteed at least 2 more games, Medic. At least. So the fans will definitely get what they want.
And that was so much better from G2 as well.
Much more one could be the option here. Nope, they're going back to the Sivir, the late game insurance. It did fine for them in game 1. And even if they cannot find themselves an early lead.
First time we've seen one of those this series. Something Olaf can do so well, because the lower health you are, the easier it is to take down an objective. Stick on you as well. Here comes the exhaust, the engage, the on the hunt. The rest of Splyce are on their way down as well. Kiana gets out of the soul shackles, gets back with the lantern as well. With flashes away. Wonder and Jankos here, the teleport coming in from the side as well. Now gets the first kill. Splyce pushing forward. G2 have one for their own. Perks in from the side. Kobe, everyone's flashing away. The flash from Xerxes is not enough to get him to safety, and G2 have turned this head. They'll turn this fight right back around on its head. Great fight by them. They're going to get first tower blood out of this as well, and perhaps that snowball has started once again. 12 minutes in, they are 2,000 about this Rift Herald as well, as the steal might come in. Doesn't quite. G2 backing away. Kasing caught out with the deadly flash. Good on. Flash in onto Kobe as well. Pops the spell shield. He's not going to escape. Kasing's running right the wrong way, straight into the jaw of a tower. And G2 will get 2 kills. And the Rift Herald for themselves.
Now, Splyce do have priority over mid, so they're trying to answer with a turret of their own, which I believe they can secure, but good engage there from G2. Kobe was not expecting a Scarlet to come over the wall and ult him instantly. He still had the spell.
You're playing against a Ryze and a Sivir. We talked about it a little bit in game 1. Their wave clear makes it pretty hits off the tier 2.
So while that tower goes down, would you like to know a fun fact?
Oh, hit me with a fun fact.
He's lying in wait.
Come out from Niski as well, the engage from Woodid, but he's stuck underneath this tower. He falls. Great stuff from Xerxes, and Splyce are on the chase.
One with the Realm Warp to follow up. G2 couldn't help support their support, and he ends up going down.
This game is so pushing towards it, so it is just going to be a tower trade. And interesting to see G2 giving the gold across towards Hyanan here. They want to get that Jhin up towards the 2nd and 3rd items.
I think it's absolutely fine.
To G2 here, and the last few minutes have felt very Jankos heavy. He seems to be pushing forward into the Splyce 2. They fell then. Will they fall at the final hurdle here as well? The suppression comes down. Look at the damage on Odo Omne. Caught out once again.
To just burst the target down. It ended up being Odo Omne, they find the kill, and now they're back on the Baron.
Kobe pushes forward onto Perks because the flash finally came out, but Kobe's all alone, just trying to take out the King. Cannot get in. The Unstoppable comes out as well. Off towards the top side of the fight. Back
Odo might be dead.
Jungle. Odo's still alive. Niski coming in from the flank. The binding doesn't connect. Xerxes put to sleep. The Baron disengaged though by G2 and re-engaged once again. Kobe on Perks. 2000 HP on the Baron. This is it. This is the defining moment of this game. G2 on the Baron. It's down to 1000 HP. Xerxes being forced away. The Baron falls. Can Splyce get anything out of this? We're dead and Yarnan forcing them back, but Niski flashes forward. He wants to carry his team to glory, but he just can't quite do enough. And G2 are going to escape with the kill. This team towards a victory. Jankos, Yarnan with did have done great jobs as well. But Wonder and Perks are the guys they put the carry potential on. Now they're pushing in towards these inhibitors. It's just 2 outer towers left for them to take as well. A 5,000 gold lead extended for G2.
As G2 look to secure themselves their 2nd and 4th Drake overall in the game. Just looking across some of the others.
Going for the tower here. G2 will secure the final outer tower, and then they can just push towards these inhibitors as well. As you say, damage onto Odo Omne was magnificent. Splice trying to defend, but they just cannot do enough at the moment. They hold on to their tower for the time being, but Perks and Wonder now going to push in the mid lane. It's just a game of back and forth as Splice have been in this position many times before. Do not lane inhibitor. So they should secure relatively easily. Odo not really near Mega Knight. Just going to get jumped on flat. Jumps across the wall. But the cleanse mid-lane push is coming out. Odo Omne trying to chase on towards Perks. There's the drowsy copy with the on the hunt as well. But the QSS Perks has to flash away. The flash chase from Odo, and Perks will fall. The King is dead, and now Splice on the brawl for the game. A curtain call from the side. Yarnan trying to close the hopes of Splice. Jankos in that front line is caught up. The suppression comes out. It's only onto Niski though. Jankos still alive. Niski.
Oh, look at Yarnan!
The Yarnan! The carry on the backline takes out 2. The Baron goes, but Kobe's dead. It's the triple, the Jin, 1, 2, 3, 4, looking for the quadra kill here as well, but can't quite close it out on Odo.
They want to get to him.
In. It's a curtain call for Splice, and it's curtains for this game.
G2 with a massive team fight, just as we talk about if Yarnan can be the carry. The moment his leader falls, he steps up to the plate, he gets the team fight win, and he's going to take G2 to match point.
That's the Yarnan we know and love from Rocket. That's the Yarnan we've been waiting to see all split. 2 carries on G2. I'll raise you one and make it 3. Yarnan pulls G2, kicking and screaming to a 2-1 lead in this series.
Slightly slower early game, a bit more of a back and forth. But when the Baron came into being the primary objective, I would imagine it's a Shen support. And then, yes! The skill matchup, Wonder versus Odo, Camille Predator Pot.
Looking for the wall jump away. Jankos has the impale, but a great tactical sweep. Looking for the stun. Unstoppable. Jumps onto him. Jankos caught underneath the tower. Puts the impale down. The stinger in the back of Odo Omne. But Odo able to get back underneath his tower. And even jumps back in for a bit more damage because Niski even rotating Cobber up towards that mid lane. Accepting they're going to lose bot tower, but getting the pressure.
And I think that's the most crucial thing, because if they just left Kobe, resources are being utilized and the pressure is being applied to the opposition. So Splice got themselves a bit of an early lead. They pretty much kills everyone. Now G2 looking for a gank and bot.
Jumping on towards the center, suppression on Corbo, once again overextended and taken out by Yarnan. First blood goes to G2 and they're not done yet. Chasing on to Kasane, great dodge on the winter spike, but the exhaust comes out. Jankos not going to be able to get this. Perks flashes early, Odo flashes in. There's the Hexa ultimatum as well, and Perks is caught underneath the tower. The taunt, the miasma, no place to go for Perks. He's dead. Here come the rest of G2 though. Xerxes is going to join it in as well. Wonder teleported in. We're dead down towards the bottom. Yarnan is going to just rain hell up on the faces of Splice. Kobe flashes in. Can't quite kill Wonder. Needs to target the enemy AD carry because at the moment G2 are doing absolute work in this fight. We're dead flashes away. The Glacial Fisher stops Kobe as well, but the deadly flourish will connect. Xerxes with a pillar will clean up the brawl.
So it ends up being a 2-for-2 overall. What was initially started by Odoamne diving in the middle lane. Very clutch back and forth. Could have swung heavily either way if it weren't for a few micro decisions, and the Rift Herald being thrown bot as well. Very tense fight, just under 15 minutes into the game.
Ocean Drake goes over to Splyce. They'll look for that bot lane.
Let's see how the game progresses. Still very even between the two teams. They've had some pretty impressive snowballs versus Splyce, but it looks like they're not going to get that this time around. They have got...
Turn around by Niski is available. Teleports coming in, both from Stand United as well. Straight on towards Odoamne. There's a hexagon made him Yarn in from the side though, and already Odoamne just burst down. Look at the fight from Splyce. They engage in too many directions and they lose two members incredibly quickly. Perks is going to chase down Xerxes. G2 just totally destroys Splyce.
And now Kobe and Niski are the only two alive. Can they get a pick onto Wonder?
Petrifying Gaze was used, doesn't connect, but Wonder is so low. Niski with the bang sinks him in. Curtain Call comes out as well.
In the middle lane. But the fact that G2 found another successful fight is extremely positive for them. Splyce. Hyanan is on the Drake. He's not going to get here in time.
No, he's not, but Niski isn't there either. They're going to try and engage onto Jankos. Hexagon Maiden comes down. We did with Glacial Fissure, but the root is strong and Jankos will fall. Splyce get the pick they wanted as they started up the Baron. They might turn back towards it.
That is a jungler gone.
Guys, Leandries as well, which
Okay,
can
so
be
watch
so
this.
strong. Odo's going to try and trade onto Wonder. The Triforce into Ravenous Hydra from Wonder is very strong. The dodge on the tactical sweep, but here comes Xerxes. Wonder using the movement speed to jump away. Not quite sure what Odoamne was doing there, but the Stand United will eventually come down. Wonder dodging and diving away. The riposte trying to jump away, but here comes Odo, and eventually Wonder will fall.
Oh, the
Baron for G2.
Oh, Wonder.
If we can, Vidius, because it is so important for G2 to set up this vision control that they're starting to set up.
Ooh, looking for a bit of a pick here onto Wonder.
Wonder does riposte and flashes away, but the jump onto Jankos is big. The impale on Odo, and Splyce just don't want to fight because Perks has the flank here. Splyce getting caught out. The King has caught them in the midst of the mid lane. Niski finally joins the fray. The stun on towards Xerxes will lock him down. He just about gets away. Great petrifying games from Niski though as he tries to turn this fight around. He can't do it, and G2 will re-engage.
Ooh, G2 looking extremely positive right now. Perks getting very low. They have the right set on another tower, but I don't know if they can continue the push. They don't really have the minion wave. Round walk from the Rise make it very easy to make these rotations happen as well. And this is why we like
this is no time for friendship, no time for mercy. Doesn't matter if you play with them before, you need to win this fight. They jump onto Jankos, the petrifying gaze stunts G2 in their spot, but Hyanan is still alive. Watch this AD carry jump around the fight. He flashes the wall, he's getting onto Kobe. The curtain call is
That's a double.
He's dead. Hyanan jumps forward looking for the triple him as well. Perks takes it away. The carries of G2.
And then when he rejoins, it becomes an easy cleanup. But now they're rushing down the Baron.
And they will secure it. G2's second Baron of the game. The objective control. This tower will fall incredibly quickly. Tristana so good at it. The inhibitor broken. G2 break into the base. Round Walk taking him down towards the bottom lane as well. But Perks does not follow up. Just trying to push away Splyce. And they will take the mid lane inhibitor. Odo. Possibility of a flank here. Hyanan's going to jump away. The Glacial Fissure used as well. Meanwhile, Perks can just try and rotate down towards this bottom side. Odo jumps in. The deadly burst, the root. The hexagon made him is a lot of damage onto Perks, and the King is dead. And now G2 have to try and retreat from this because the bangs are sinking in from Splyce. Here comes the curtain call as well. Catches only onto Hyanan. G2 are forward. 5,000 left on the Elder. Now he'll realize it's being done. The curtain call comes up as well, but just looking to steal it away. Doesn't quite get it.
Here comes Perks on the flank.
Very close. Perks on the flank with the miasma is going to ground him in place. Look at the damage though. It's all going to land onto Niski, and G2 are just going to clean this one up. They get two. They're looking for Kasing as well. Hyanan with the leap forward. G2 get the kills. A double for Wonder, and that should be the game.
No one is standing in G2's way anymore. Perks gives his life for his team, and it should be worth it. Elder Drake, 4 members alive. G2 have the series in their eyes.
Splyce thought they could take down the Kings, but when you cover the Kings, you best not miss, because G2 will eat you alive, and that's exactly what they've done in this series. The 3-1 curse remains on G2. Jankos is going to finals. G2 are going to finals. Odo is going back into the jungle because he can't do anything here at all. The G2 dynasty continues as they make their 5th final in a row.
The elation on G2's face as they secure their 5th final in a row.